think they might have taken away profits also. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. What's shaking my bacons? Boom, 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 boom. Yep. So for those of you who don't know, Apex, most of the prop firms have taken away gold except for micro trading. And the reason is they tried to make it a compliance issue. But the reason is people were making too much money YOLOing into it. There were people making hundreds of thousands of dollars every day. So that's why they took away gold trading, for no other reason than that. This is simulated money. They tried to make it seem like, oh, if you were trading in a real account, you would never be able to do that. They're all full of crap. Anyway, we can't trade it. It's the way it is. I think you can trade 2 micros on some of the places, but they've made it so it's not even worth it. Yeah, there you go. Boom. All right, we had some nice action in the ESs this morning. We had a beautiful bounce off of our previous week low at 08. We're getting a little rally now. We have an order out of 24 on our 30 EMA. It's actually 24.50. So let's go up a little bit. If we do it on this pop up. Beautiful bounce off the lows. Looking out my back door. Well, let's see if we spiked up to 24.50 on this pop up. Good morning, everybody. Short week. We'll see what the cat drags in. We have no news today to speak of. So no churn and burn. Apex still has its sale, I believe, till the 18th, something like that, till tomorrow. Apex is a no. Top step is 2 micros. Okay, here we go. Take Profit Trader and Lucid have no restrictions. Okay. All right, guys, let's see if we get 24.50 on this Nick Papadopoulos. Take it nice and slow this morning. Good morning, everybody. We got 24.50 and then we got 27.50. So let's see if we get hit on this pop up nice and slow. Big rally in the market. All right, we're in small. Let's try to get a quick point, 23.50. If we can, got a point. Put it out 22.50, see if we can get 2 quick points. And we're out. Okay, 1.2 points, not a bad way to start the day. Let's put out the 27.50 now. There's 3 points. 68, 27.50. If we spike all the way up there, that is our 65 EMA. Bump, bump, bump. I guess we can cancel the buy side for now. Well, it's our 30 EMA hit perfectly. So now we'll get our 65 EMA out there. Always nice to start the day with a winner, right? Boom, chaka-laka-laka. We got 27.50, then we got our VWAP up at 31, then we got our 200 EMA at 36. So 27.50 on this pop up. ATR is 5.5 points. So we like 27.50 if we go there fast. Otherwise, we can go up to a VWAP, which is like 31. Proud of myself for letting it pan out and not closing myself out too early. Well, I mean, it only gave us like 1 and 2 points anyway. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, YouTube. Wow. Whatever that bop down was all about, it's over. Crazy. Did we just miss 27.50, guys? Got the 27. Let's wait. Okay, let's take a chill pill. 31 is our VWAP. We'll do that small. And then we got our 200 EMA at 36. We might even wait for that. Let's just put out the 200 EMA and take a chill pill. 68.36. Look at that 27.50, guys, for 3 points. You stink on ice. All right. Now we'll put out 31 VWAP. 68.31. VWAP, VWAP, VWAP. That's up 7 points from here. Boom. Sometimes we're going to miss by a little bit. That was another quick, what, 1, 2, 3 points. We missed it by a half a ticky. All right. Chill it out, baby. Thank you for being on here on Tuesday. All good. We will not be on it Friday. I am flying up to New Jersey to see my grandson on Friday. Think or Swim changed EMAs to 5, 8, 13, and 50. What? Randomly? Really? Mine is still good. So it would seem. Huh. Wah, wah, wah. Well, we absolutely love a double bottom in ESs if we go in that direction. No sense. Some of us can trade gold in our personal accounts. So, guys, if you see anything in gold that you want to pop up, you want to do, look at, we just bounced off the freaking VWAP after going down 20 points. I mean, off the pivot point in gold. Wow. That was 49.30 for 5 points. Yowza. Wackadoodle. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How many people in the room can trade gold? Is it worth even talking about? You guys tell me. Javi can, Maria can. All right, so post stuff if you see it, guys. I'll post stuff if I see it. Boom, 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 boom. Joe can, okay. Keep your eyes on it. You guys know what levels. All right, let's see if we spike up to 31 on this pop. Otherwise, we go up to 36. Lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. Nobody here. Did we hit 27.50 that time? Yep. Paid 3 points. Came too close the first time, though. All right. No news today to speak of. I'm looking for churn and burn opportunities, but there's certainly nothing today. AD plea on Parliament, that came out. That's the rally, guys. Right?
Hey, Dave, there's news right now.
I got no news coming out now. 8:15 was the AD.
Empire State Manufacturing Index.
Oh, 8:30. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that 8:15 employment report looks like what made that pop up there, probably. Anyway. Tomorrow we got building permits, durable goods. So maybe tomorrow morning could be a churn and burn. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this 8:30 thing is nothing. I hope it's something and we move. Next week is boot camp, guys and girls. Welcome to all those who are visiting. We have no visitors next week. It is our week-long boot camp. Boom chakalaka laka. That is where we have about 75 hours of live instruction. For anyone who has purchased that, it's part of our courses. March 5th is our Gigantor risk management webinar. That is filling up quickly. It's only $99. We'll talk about it before we get out of here. It's always a little bit different, Maria. It's off by like a tick or two sometimes between the ES and the MES chart. Sometimes you'll get hit in MES, but not in ES, or vice versa. Yeah, they're two different things. One's a micro and one's a mini. You'll see it in NQ and MNQ at times also. Nothing in gold right now. I always use the ES for, like Ken just said, charting purposes. All right, where are we in the overall market, guys and girls? Well, we're not doing anything. We broke some key levels in the spiders. I'm gonna go right to the daily chart. So 683 was our 65 EMA. That's a daily chart. We broke it. So we need to recapture that before we think about going up again. So 683. Our weekly chart, we have 681.50. That's our 15-minute EMA. So we got to recapture that before we think about anything, 681.50. And then on our monthly chart, we have a little gapper. Little gapper down to 661, which would just be a normal pullback to our 9 EMA on a monthly chart. It would be down 30 points from the high, which is what? 5%, 4% pullback from the highs. That's it. So I wouldn't be shocked if we got down to that 661, 662 level. A little 4 or 5% pullback. And we got to recapture like 681 to start going up again. So the reason it's important to look at that, guys, is because the ESs are going to trade exactly what the spiders. It is the S&P 500 index futures. So that's why that's important, to at least know the levels. A lot of red on the screen today. Apple, Meta, Tesla, Palantir, Amazon, Google, all down a little bit. Hood was something we were watching. You know, we're looking at that 67 level for a swing trade if we can get down there. A little bounce off the lows. What we get to like 70? We got to this day 70.43. I think a monthly level is 67. Something we can look at. Netflix and Amazon. Netflix bouncing a little bit today. Just an ugly, ugly looking chart. Weekly level was 75.30. I think we hit that. Yeah, check that out, guys. This morning, we got to 75.50. So we got a perfect bounce off that weekly level in Netflix. 75 and change, 200 EMA on a weekly chart. I think monthly is around 67. That's what we were looking at. So we did bounce nicely right off the weekly 200 EMA. Not surprised. Morning, Elijah. All right, let's get back to business. We have on our weekly chart in the ES is 68.90, we'll call it. That is the 30 EMA on a weekly chart. 68.90. So I'm going to leave something out there. It's down 30 points. We could probably do a double bottom from this morning, but that is a very big level. Weekly 68.90 in case something stupid happens between now and the opening. Weekly level. Oh, I just bought it at the market because I should have put in 67.90. 67.90. Boom. But that is a weekly level. We still like our short up at 31 now. It's good. It's good. It's good. Morning, morning, morning. All right, let's take a chill pill, relax. Yeah, there's nothing going on. Anyone like any gold lower here? What do we got in gold? I mean, we got a double bottom all the way down here at 48.75. I don't know what the hell that was. We went down 150 points last night in gold. 49.07 previous day low, 4,900 previous week low. Like the 200 EMA short. I'm not going to put anything out yet. So we're kind of quiet, sitting right in this range. Bump, bump, bump. I don't know if anybody can tell, but I had a bunch of dental work done. I got all new choppers. You guys can see on Friday. So I'm still in a little pain from that. One day, 7 hours, I was sitting in the chair. My worst freaking nightmare. I got to go back in a couple of weeks. These are like temporaries. Got to get the real ones in. Nice. Did a nice job. All new choppers. Only for the price of a small car. Take care of your teeth, guys and girls. Well, it's a lot better than it was. I can show you the before and after. Not pretty. I caught some of that short on gold last night. Very nice. Nothing worse than a dentist. In 7 hours, I was in that chair. Oh, yeah. Yeah, new kitchen, new car. Good job, Gold Mine, on that short, catching some last night. All right, we're in the middle of nowhere tonight. Morning, Perry. Yeah, that's the thing. Sid doesn't understand anything we are saying. All right, Sid, have you never traded futures before? And I'm assuming you're visiting with us from YouTube. Hey, YouTubers, I can get you guys in here for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday if you want to come into the trading room. All right, 3 days. Next week, we have no visitors. It's boot camp. I'm in. I am on the Zoom. I know you're on the Zoom, but are you visiting with us? First time with us? We're talking about trading futures. We're talking about trading in general, Sid. So we're talking about trading. We use all the technical analysis, all these lines and stuff you see on our charts. That determines whether we're going to make a trade or not. Futures is not much different than trading stocks. It's all built on technical analysis. Ken's looking 1950 for consolidation in the MESs. I'll show you guys the 1 minute chart. There it is. Look at how many times we tested 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950, 1950. Yeah, we have our masterclass tomorrow night, guys, at WSGTA. We're going to go over some very basic stuff. Doesn't cost anything. Go register, WSGTA.com. So, Sid, if you're new to all this stuff, it's like learning a foreign language. You know, if you're interested in learning how to trade futures, we have our basic $299 course, which is 7 hours of teaching you how to trade futures. It includes Tuesday and Thursday night slow markets. Tonight we will have slow markets at 6 o'clock, where we trade for 3.5 hours. So what I would say, Sid, is hang out for the week, right? I just finished the course, Sid, and it is awesome. Hang out for the week, ask questions. We're always willing to help people and answer any questions that they have. But basically, here's our chart. Okay. Masterclass tomorrow night, Sid, is really for beginners. We're just going to talk about what we do. We're going to talk about psychology. We're going to talk about technical analysis. Register there. It doesn't cost anything. WSGTA.com. Very basic stuff we're going to walk you through. But basically, okay, we have a chart. We have our technical analysis in that chart. And then we got to learn our trading techniques, when to make trades, when not to make trades, how much profit we want, how much stop loss we want. So all these lines here on a chart tell us where we might make trades. This is think or swim that you're looking at. Okay. This is all the technical analysis we have in there. Yeah, so I would come tomorrow night. And then if you want to just learn how to trade futures, I would grab our course for $299. The course is 7 hours long. It starts from the absolute beginning. It includes psychology. It includes teaching you about Fibonacci's and all the technical analysis. And it includes every Tuesday and Thursday night slow markets where we trade and we answer some questions for you also. That's where I would start again, but hang out for the next 3 days, see if we're right for you. Not everybody loves us. See if it's right for you. Observe. And see what you want to do at the end of the week. Everything we do is robotic. We put our orders in where our charts tell us to put our orders in. That's it. Binary, they're going to be 2 outcomes. We're going to make money or we're going to lose money. David, I want to join the can't found how the schedules are. Yeah, send an email to Roman. It's next week, guys. And then in February, it'll be the last week of the month. But send an email to Roman if you want to get in next week. The boot camp upgrade is $200. That's only if you're a course member. You can't just buy the boot camp. But send an email to Roman. The link to the masterclass registration is just go to WSGTA.com and you'll see a link in there. I'll show you guys. I think I have Think or Swim. Is it necessary? Yes, if you have it, it is necessary. That's the charting service that we recommend. It's what most of us are using, either that or a trading deal. Once you get into the course, Sid, we have one button that sets up your charts to look exactly like ours do. So you don't have to worry about that. Let's see. Where is the masterclass? There it is. Okay, so if you go to WSGTA.com, you'll see the free trading masterclass, small account trading, futures, technical analysis, psychology, live Q&As, and so much more. That does not cost anything. You just go to WSGTA.com, hit the register. We hang out for like a couple hours. And you'll see a link to register. If it ever comes up there. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m., correct. Eastern Standard Time. On March 5th, is it, Scotty? March 5th is our...
March 4th.
March 4th. Can you post a link in here, Scotty? On March 4th, guys and girls, we are doing a masterclass on just... there it is. And you'll just hit join and you'll be in the course. We are doing masterclass on risk management for stocks and futures. That night, we were going to be together for 3 or 4 hours. If you are trading futures, we are going to walk you through how to follow every rule that they have without worrying about breaking any of their rules. It's going to be for stocks and for futures. We have, I don't know, almost 300 people registered now. It's going to be limited in size. It's only $99. You will get a recording of it, so you have it forever. That is going to be incredible. So basically, we're going to automate not ever blowing up a futures account again if you follow the rules that we're going to give you. The MAE, the trailing drawdown, all that stuff is going to be avoided. Okay, it's only $99. I'm going to post a link for everybody as soon as Scotty bops it up there for me in the Zoom. That is going to be spectacular. I am looking forward to that because we'll be able to put things in our charts that are going to automate so we don't worry about breaking all these rules. Something that nobody else is going to have. I'll tell you that right now. That's going to be...
Hello, Betsy Pat.
That's going to be only for the people who take this course, and you'll have it. All right, let's go over orders. ESs were at 67.90 and 68.31. That's good for now. Let's see what else is going on. Bitcoin is dead. Oil is dead. Well, let me get to my 5-minute chart. You want to see a great bounce off a support level, Bob? Look at the ESs. Okay. We had our previous week low at 68.09. We went 4 points below it, and we spiked up 20 points from there. Boom. That is a support level off a previous week low. Now, we made this trade and didn't make any money. Why? Well, we made 1 point. So we bought this at 68.09. Okay. Usually we have a 5-point stop loss when we trade the ESs. Well, it went 4 points against us. So we almost got stopped out of the trade. And if we did one contract, we were down almost $200 on that trade. Right. So when that happens, okay, and sometimes this works in our benefit, sometimes it works against us. But when that happens, when we almost get stopped out, 99% of the time, I'm going to get out of that trade break even. Because we've gone from a losing trade to a break even trade. And this is a big mistake a lot of traders make. They'll let it get back to the break even, not get out of it, and then it spikes all the way down and you get stopped out of the trade. Oh, I'll look at gold, Bob. I thought you were talking about ESs. So once this went against us, I said, all right, guys, we're in at 68.09. Let's get out, break even. And we got out break even at 68.09. And then it went 10 points in our favor. That's going to happen too. But one of the things that we teach you, gold had a great bounce off that support level. Gold. Yeah, gold bounced off our pivot point. So everything that we have in here, guys and girls, all the technical analysis that we're using, give us possible trades. Doesn't mean we're always going to make a trade every time something hits one of those lines, but it's possible. I probably wouldn't have done that trade because we hit that pivot point like 3 times, Bob. We hit it here, we hit it here, we hit it here. You know, usually chances are when you hit something 3 or 4 times, it's going to break through that. So, but the first time we hit that support level, nice trade. It hit it again and bounced off that. But important to recognize, Bob, that it was a support level, right? That's the bottom line. All this stuff that you guys are looking at, these charts and everything, are the easier part of what we do. This just takes time to learn, but it's the easier part of what we do. Hard part is this, our cabeza, our heads, psychology, behavior. Ken's going to do psychology for about 5 hours next week. All good, Jackie. By the way, in any course that we have, Ken's psychology lesson is in there. It's like 2.5 hours long. That alone is worth the price of any of our courses. I can tell you that right now. Because you have to have that down pat to be a successful trader, period. We are operators of the system. That's all. Trading is not. I'll ask you this, guys. Give me a 1 if you think trading is about money, either in YouTube or our Zoom. Give me a 1. Trading is about money. Yes? Nobody thinks trading is about money? Nobody. They're too smart, Ken. They've listened to me too many times. It is not about money in any way, shape, or form. It's about the process. We are operators of a system that works more often than it doesn't. We have proven that over a long period of time. I tell people, and I know this is a hard thing to do, don't look at your P&L when you're trading. I know, Danny. There's no reason to be looking at this thing while you're trading. That's it. No reason whatsoever. If anything, looking at your P&L gets in your way, right? More people trade their P&L than they trade the process and the trades. Boom. No question about it. Money will take care of itself. Learn how to operate the system. That's the bottom line. Did you have a private lesson, Scotty? Yeah. I mean, look, here's the bottom line. Be honest, guys and girls. And this isn't a trick question. How many people, when they get into a trade, all they're doing is looking at that P&L go up and down $1 or $5 or $10 or $20? Give me some ones about that and be honest, because I guarantee there's a ton of people in here that all they're doing is staring at that P&L once they get in a trade. Right? Yeah. Whoa. Take profits, guys. We just made 5 points in the MESs. Ah, you piece of shit. I got there too slow. God damn it. Did everybody get in and out? We took 5 points out of that trade.
Look at you making money so early in
Mackerel.
the morning. What trade are you in, Davey?
We just made 5 points on a trade in 2 seconds.
Technical analysis doesn't work, I heard.
Holy shit. That was news too, guys and girls. I don't know what the hell that
Watch
was.
out, we got some kind of news here.
Yeah, thank you. Cancel all orders, guys. Take a chill pill.
What was the news? Can you see, Trent?
No idea. It's got to be Trump or something.
Iran's
foreign minister reached an understanding on main principles with the USA.
Well, there you go. Okay, well, there you go. See, you know what? Let me chat for 2 seconds because I'm running out of here. So listen, as of last week, this market did not have any idea what directionality they wanted to go. We had a couple up days, down days. Obviously, tech was still under pressure because of the software and all that kind of stuff. Earnings were kind of soft coming in to mid-February. It was sort of a disappointing. It was a disappointing January from an overall perspective, and February's been kind of wild. We did
Stay
have
out of the
people-
market, guys and girls. Don't do anything. Go ahead, Pete.
Got it. So anyway, we've been waiting, and I mentioned it a lot last week when we were on, saying that there's going to be the next catalyst is either going to take us up or higher, and it'll probably be something geopolitical, right? Obviously, things where a lot is on the agenda, a lot coming out of the government, whether it's going to have to do with the new Federal Reserve chairman and interest rates, or it's going to be something whether it's going to have to do with Venezuela, Iran, Iraq, or whatever's going on, right? Oil can be one of the biggest things, and obviously, war is obviously one of the things. Now we know that Mr. Trump last week issued a new war coin, right? And so it's kind of curious, and that coin had actually quadrupled and had gone over like up 100% or something. So there's obviously a lot of play going on, and it's kind of curious. In the old days, ladies and gentlemen, David and I were on the floor. If they were disseminating information, okay, that had impact in the economy or in the markets particular, it had to happen before the market opened or after the market closed. This is after, obviously, before the market opened, but we have a lot of it on a sort of, midnight or in the middle of the day. It happens, or at a designated news conference, so that the market had sort of the playing field was sort of even. That doesn't happen anymore. Anybody can announce whatever they want. So obviously, this is something that's going to affect the market. So as David said, stay out of it, because anything, look, now, the next thing could be Trump saying, okay, I agree, that's what's going to happen. Or he could be rebuffing this comment. All right, just because the Iran prime minister says something does not mean it's fact, right? So just be aware of that. And these moves, how fast was the move? It was fast, furious, David?
Yeah.
Okay, so
We
obviously,
went up 15 handles in 30 seconds.
Okay, on the ES or on the SPY?
Yep.
Okay, so look, obviously, whether it's positive news, negative news, you've seen those. That's why we have stop orders, first of all, on every order we enter. Okay, and you protect yourself on your downside risk, upside risk. You could either, let's say you happen to have been short for whatever reason in this market, right? If you had a stop order, you lost $100. If you didn't, you would have lost $1,000. That's the whole point of what we do here. We teach you how to mitigate risk, right? If everyone wants to hang out on March 4th at 6 p.m., we are having a course on risk. That's it, with Scotty and David and the whole team. Risk management is the key to the castle, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody can be taught to hit a button. It's a matter of what you do when you get into the stock. How do you execute it? Executing a winning trade and a losing trade correctly is just about the same thing. So at the end of the day, we are always at the risk of the market, of news, of geopolitical stuff happening. That's a perfect example. I imagine there were probably people who had trades set up on the short side, whatever it may have been, in a stock or in some index, and they obviously just got smacked unless they had a stop order. If they had a stop order, they lost 50 to $100. If they did not, they just got schnookered. The whole point is to mitigate schnookerness here. And the bottom line is you don't want to lose excessive. You can't have 3 or 4 trades making $200 and then one trade losing $5,000. That is not a sustainable trading strategy. So at the end of the day, if you have stop orders on every trade, you take profits when you can, not when you have to. Know when to stop trading when you're losing and winning. That's how David Green has the 5 commandments, 10 commandments that make somebody a successful trader. On
Hey, Pete,
Wednesday,
one sec.
tomorrow. Go.
Just as a perfect example, guys and girls. Okay. when we got in our trade, right? If we didn't get out of that trade for our 3, 4, 5 quick points, we would have got blown out of the water. Well, we would have got stopped out, right? Did everyone get that trade when we got in it? Everybody got that winning trade. It went down like 5 points in 2 seconds, right? Give me some ones. So if you don't have your orders set up to take your profits, we would have lost money on that trade. So go ahead, Pete.
That's a perfect example, guys. That's a perfect example of why this discipline and consistency makes all the difference in the world. You could have either been somebody who didn't have stops or did not have your brackets set up or did not have your exit strategy set up, and you were in a potentially great trade. You either lost a bunch of money or got stopped out or did not make money. That's not what we want for you. We want consistency and discipline making money. Anyway, now that doesn't mean that the rest of the day is going to be all about this. Now, obviously, they're going to be rebuffs of the comment or enforcements of the comment that we're going to take the market either higher or lower. The market has been trading.
You could already see, Pete, we gave back 3/4 of that move already.
There you
So
go.
it's probably total bullshit.
Exactly. So there's a perfect example of it. You have to realize that the market is set up with robots that read social media content. That could have been a tweet. That could have been some comment on some erroneous news site like Trade the News or something that somebody engaged the market. There are robots and machines that will engage social media content and actually engage the market and get in and get out. That's why we need to protect ourselves. You could have been walking away from this trade having lost a whole bunch of money, either getting stopped out or hopefully like you did with David here, made a bunch of money. But if you didn't get out and you sat around going, oh my God, this is great. It's going to go higher. Or you start thinking, then you're going to give back potential profits. Anyway, I got to go hop in the car and I'll meet back to you in about 15 minutes. David, take it back from here.
All good. All good. We like a double bottom in gold, 48.75. If we go down 16.41 points from here, let's put it out small. 48.75 MGC. That's why we're set up to do what we do, guys and girls. We didn't set up like we were on that 4,875. Okay. Got a little gold out. Be careful with that. Gold's flying all over the place, but it's down $30 from here. And then we got 48.40 is another level in gold. But if you didn't have your bracket set up in that, you would have turned a nice winning trade into a nice losing trade. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Discount that whole thing. It was total nonsense. We'll leave our 67.90 out. Boom, 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 boom. And I was too slow to even get my profit. But whatever, it's all good. We're basically right back where we were before that nonsense happened. So, chill the wine, dig that girl. We had 2 trades this morning. We made money on 2 trades. Now we relax. Bull strike cheetah is done for the day. Caught those 2 trades that we did. Boom. Our gold's getting a smack-a-dacka, guys. Gold is always risk on here, guys, if you're trading it. So still going to try to double bottom if we do it on this spot. We're at a 27 RSI. Boom, 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 boom. Below that in gold, we got 48.20. Boom, chakalaka. Hey, I'm down with trading oil. I'm okay with that. I don't recommend anyone trading gold anyway. It's wackadoodle. Look at the ESs. Gave it all back. Gave it all back. All right. Gold on this pop down. Gold is total risk on, guys and girls, if you're trading this. Bum, 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 bum. I think maybe we wait for a fall from moving average trading gold. Right? We're only at a 27 RSI. Oh, I'm on a 15-minute. Yikes. Yeah, it's still a double bottom. I'm going to give it this pop down. We're at a 21 RSI now. Again, total risk on in gold. This next bar will tell us if it's green, I don't like the trade anymore. Wah, wah, wah. We wait. All right, I'm putting out 48.38 in gold, down 60 points from here. Would have been a great double bottom if we got there. 48.38. That is our pivot point. Boom, chakalaka laka. Okay, ES double bottom. Do we like it? Yes, we like it. 68.06. I highly suggest trading micros for the opening, guys and girls. Okay, because we're very obviously volatile all over the place. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. $68.06. And we can't put out a short side because I don't know. Good cancel and gold, guys. Look at this thing. Whoa. Well, 72 is a double bottom. Wouldn't have got stopped out yet. I am trying 38, guys. Especially if we do it now. Again, I'll start buying it then and look for moving average. ATR is 12 points. Double bottom was 75, so that wouldn't have worked. It would have lost 14 points on that. Gotcha, Scotty. We're below a 20 RSI in gold. Probably gave you the 1 minute off that, but very fast. Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have got in until 70, so no good. No dice. No dice, I say. So here's why they took away trading gold. Okay. You could have YOLO, look at all this consolidation. Let's say, okay, good. I'm waiting to see if it breaks this consolidation pivot point. You could have YOLO'd into 10 contracts or whatever they allowed you to do, right? And made 70 points on that. That's like $700,000. It's something ridiculous. So that's why they don't let you trade gold anymore. Imagine having it on 20 accounts with Apex, right? Imagine having that on 20 accounts with Apex with 10 contracts. Each point is $1,000. That's 100 grand if you hold that for 100 points per account. So technically, someone could have just made $1 million on that trade. That's why they don't let you trade gold anymore. Very simple. Yeah. Again, Bri, not for us. Not for us. No, that's per rules, Ken. Let's say they did your trade right here. 10 contracts on 20 accounts. Yeah, it's a legitimate trade. Boom. I don't know if they're using stop orders or not. Probably not. They didn't need them. I'm just saying that's why they took it away for no other reason. It's the only reason they took it away. Because people were crushing them. You know, if you had a 20-point stop in gold, the double bottom just worked for 15 points. We'll leave out the 38 in case something stupid happens. That's true. It was the bottom of the London break. All right, let's get our orb set up. Orb's not going to mean anything today. We're going to take a chill pill on the opening, guys and girls. Unless something moves substantially, we're going to chill. This is volatility, guys and girls. So everybody relax. Anyone know what time it is? I do. It's peanut butter cough time, peanut butter cough time. Is there a coupon code for the Risk management class. No, Kelly, it's 99 bucks. We can't make it any cheaper than that. And it's something that you're going to have forever. Just post a link again, Scotty. A lot of people are asking. It has a box for it. Yeah, but there is no code. Dave, can we still get in the week room for this week? Yes, for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. How again do you find those spikes? All right, here it is, guys and girls. This is for the risk management course. Get your butts in there. Can you tell us your history of trading? Yeah, not right now, Joni. Is the gold band permanent? I would say so. Yes. I love Georgie. He's done for the day. He's going fishing. Boom. If you want to get into the trading room, send me an email. It'll be for today, later today through Thursday. Look at gold. Just bounced 40 points. Boom. Can't short it. Because I don't know what that was about. All right, what do we like? No, we don't like anything on a short side and anything. All right, I'm filling up my coffee, guys. Gold is good if we spike down 100 points. ESs are good at the double bottom. Get rid of that for now. And let's take a chill peek. Back in 2x2. Great question. If you make money consistently, why teach classes? Do you make much more money from the $2.99 entry fee from any? Great question, Sid. I make considerably more money from trading than I do for selling a class. We have made this as affordable as we possibly can. I do not make a lot of money selling courses. Okay. We have a lot of people that we take care of and a lot of people that we pay. Now, think about it. Our $299 course, okay, could be $2,000 and people would buy it. And most people that take our courses, it's the last course you're ever going to have to buy. We guarantee it, or we give you your money back within 30 days. And we are the cheapest you will find out there by a long shot. Think about, and anyone who knows me, and I don't show P&Ls anymore, but knows I make a shitload more trading than I do selling courses. $299 or $499 or $699 for our most important course, most expensive course, you're getting lifetime mentorship. Nobody does what we do. Tuesday and Thursday night slow markets, 7 hours of additional trading. Thursday night mentorship meetings every Thursday night. Boot camps, everything included in a one-time fee. But not for everybody. Not for everybody. I can tell you this, since we've been on YouTube since day one, and anyone who's in YouTube, and I said we just got 5 emails last night, okay, from people. One woman who's with us just took our first $2,000 payment. We have people who have taken multiple payouts. So someone paid $300 for our course and just took $2,000. Think it was worth it for them? And we have a billion stories like that. Not a billion, but a lot. So hang out. Boom, chakalaka laka. All right, I'll ask this, guys. How many people, give me some numbers, guys, of how much money you have spent trying to learn how to do this. YouTube and and the private trading. How much money have you spent trying to learn how to do this? I know I see too much. Give me a number. $1,000, $10,000, $8,000. A lot. Some people don't even want to put it out there. So there you go. There's your answer right there. Okay. $8,000. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. All right. We don't have to. $100,000, $100,000. We don't have to defend ourselves. I'm just giving you some facts. All right. I'm making coffee. Orders we have out are good. We're taking a chill pill. All good, Sid. It's all good. We don't dismiss anybody. It's all good. Most people out there are scam artists. So there you go. I'll be back. All right, guys and girls, do the course, makes all the trades, it works. What also brought me back here was the level of support. You got that right. Started here a month ago. Almost hard to believe. Boom, chocolate. All right, let's go over our orders. I'm leaving gold out if we go down 150 points. All right, what do we like in ESs, guys? We got the double bottom out. Do we like anything on the short side? Anybody got anything? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba, that we can trust. They practically hold your hands. Yes, we do. Throughout the whole process. Fib at 68.53 in the ESs. I'm down with that. Thank you, Perry. That's up 20 points. Chakalaka-laka.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. How's it going there, Davey?
Deadsville, 2 trades, 2 winners. We're hanging out. I just wanted to mention before Pete goes again how important what Peter said before is. Once you learn our system and you have bracket orders on all your trades, right? And stop orders. That's what prevented us from turning a winning trade into a losing trade in that big trade that we have when we spiked all the way up there. Go ahead, Pete, all yours with that.
You got it, buddy. All right. So yeah, that's a perfect example, ladies and gentlemen. That is the key. Look, David has laid down a groundwork for a strategy that works. There's a lot of people out there who have, you get in and you got the iron condor and you got all these kind of different things that teach people how to make money, but there's nothing as consistent and disciplined as David's. The bottom line is we need consistency and discipline. The bottom line is you need to be able to get in trades. And it's, as we talked about it before, anybody can be taught how to get into a trade. It's what you do when you get in the trade that matters. Executing a winning trade and a losing trade correctly is the same exact thing, right? We can need consistency. You can't have 3 winning trades of $100, $200 and then a losing trade of 5,000. That is not a consistent thing. You can't have hope, hype, FOMO. These are not consistent strategies on doing this. And when you sit down at your machine in the morning, okay, that's why we're doing these openings. So trade the opening bell is so pivotal for all of you guys because this is the time especially on a day after.
Xerox forms $450 million joint venture with TPG to monetize IP assets. That's X-Ray Romeo X-Ray.
What's that?
XRX.
Who's that? Anyway, the bottom line is that is the key to this whole thing, right? Is when you sit down at your machine in the morning, identifying how much am I willing to risk to make money here? Am I willing to risk 100, 200 to make 500 all day long? But I'm not willing to risk 400 to make 50. It just doesn't work. That sounds like Benzinga. Got you, Richie. Anyway, we're not hanging out with the Benzinga boys any longer. So well, guys, I'm on my way down to the exchange. I had sort of a crazy morning, but the bottom line is there's so much news out. We are now just starting to go live with talks with Iran in Iran at the moment. Okay. And so there was obviously the news that you guys hopefully benefited from that trade on where potentially that Iran said that we have come to some kind of agreement, but it was not really reality though. That was Iran's decree on social media. The bottom line was the U.S. has already positioned themselves with the Iranians have shut down the Straits of Hormuz, which is one of the largest places where oil goes through the Middle East to get to where it needs to go. So that's one thing. There are so many different components to this geopolitical situation here. So they're putting a chokehold on the oil distribution. Okay, then we are in the middle of talks. Then the Iran said that we've already come to some kind of agreement, though the U.S. has not agreed to it yet. So all day long, you need to be very diligent about having a stop order on every trade because you could give it all back in one trade. Never turn a winning trade into a losing trade. Never turn a winning day into a losing day. When you hit your goal, you have a goal. David Green has these amazing 5 to 10 different and ask yourself the question, why am I getting into this trade? Technical analysis and price action are the only 2 reasons to get into a trade. When the charts tell me to get in. Then have an amount of money you want to make on your day. When you hit your goal, you turn the machine off. That's the best it's going to get. The alternative is what's called overtrading. You're going to give back what you have made. Then have a stop order on every trade you have. That identifies how much you're willing to risk in order to make money. A stop order, not a mental stop, Do not move your stops when you start getting there because you don't want to accept a loss. I would rather lose 50 bucks than 500 any day. But the psychology of a trader who is not disciplined is going to keep moving his stop because he does not want to acknowledge a loss, and that it will turn a $50 loss into a $500 loss. These are the rules. Know when to stop trading when you're making money. Know when to stop trading when you're losing money. 3 max loss trades. Turn the machine off and go home. You're having a bad day. You'll come back from a bad day. You'll come back from a bad week, although I don't think we've ever had one. But we do have losing trades. That's the bottom line. But if you're not set up with your brackets and your stop orders, you will turn a winning trade into a losing trade. And that's the bottom line. So that's not what we want for you all. This is all about consistency and discipline. And the way it is, it's kind of like Cowboys and Indians at this point. No disrespect to the Cowboys and Indians. At the end of the day, it is free reign on dissemination of information. That's what we saw back in February, March, and April when Mr. Trump came out with all the tariff stuff. Right. In the old days, that would have been information that would have been designated for a news conference. It wouldn't have been a 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning situation when he sort of blew everybody out of the water and talked about China and tariffs, or Mexico and Canada and 25% tariffs. And the market started to fade and break down and sell off aggressively. Right. So we're in a different world here. And we're also in a world where social media can be picked up. There are robots there are bots that trade the market. They see social media. They say takeover, Iran, oil. These are keywords on social media that they will engage the market on the upside and the downside. That's why you see these incredibly fast moves that if you're not in and you're not out, you're going to turn a winning trade into a losing trade. You have got to be positioned for massively quick moves, aggressive, fast and furious. This is like a friggin' Nicolas Cage movie here. It's completely fast and furious. You got to be in, have your stop order. You have to have your exit strategy all set up so that you can get out and make your money. You're not going to sit around and wait for a $2 and $3 and $4 unless you're doing that on a trailing stop order. But you're in and you immediately start to take your profits, protect yourself with your down. Imagine you're buying 100 shares of ES or whatever it is, and you have a stop order in there and you have your exit strategy. It's the key to the castle here. So anyway, I'm pass it back to you guys, to Trent, to Dave, to the team. Be disciplined. Today is going to be a day all about news. The last couple of weeks have been indeterminate about direction. We don't know what's going on. There's a lot of impatience going on in tech sector. People are trying to position themselves into the end of February. Guys, time is happening really fast here. Okay, we got through January. January was a bit of a bomb. Although for day traders, it was very successful. February also, from a long-term investing point of view, no one's really clear on the direction of the market, whether we're going further up or not. But anyway, as day traders, we just care about one thing: getting in, getting out, making a little bit of money. By definition, a day trader is somebody who's hitting singles and doubles. That's what scalping the market's all about. I'll pass it back to you guys.
All right, well, good for the opening, guys and girls. I put gold up on a 200 EMA for those of us who can trade it. 49.57, up 40 points. You cannot trade gold with Apex. ESs, we got a double bottom, and we got fib up at 69.53. Again, guys and girls, just take it easy for the opening, and we're not running into anything. Okay? Relax. Let things open. Not in a hurry. We move 40, 50 points from here, we make a trade. Otherwise, we're just going to let things open and take a chill pill. I have an AMP futures account. They might not be letting you trade it. I'm not sure. Yeah, we got our orbs set up, guys. So these orders are way out of whack. If we hit one of them, that's fine. Otherwise, we trade our orb. Opening range breakout. Make sure I'm set up. 930, boom, 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 boom. So unless we move substantially from here, we got no orders, really. I'm just running to the boys' room. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gents. Let's see what we got. Relax. Take it slow for the opening. Especially in futures, nobody is hunting your stop orders when we're trading futures. Tyler, I'm still struggling a little bit. A lot of pain. And they're only temporary, so I got to go back in a couple of weeks to get the real ones. But I was being drilled and plugged and prodded for 7 hours. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Again, guys and girls, take a chill pill for the opening. Let everything do its thing. How do you like Teton over Rhythmic? I don't never heard of Teton. I heard of the Grand Tetons. I heard of Tatas. All right, we got our opening range set up. We'll wait 5 minutes, see if we get anything off them apples. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. ATR is already 6 points in the ESs. Keep that in mind. I was working as a waitress in a hotel bar. If anyone's doing anything, please let me know. Other than what we have out there for the opening. Gold's doing nothing. ESs are doing nothing. Bitcoin's doing nothing. Oil's doing nothing. Nothing's doing nothing. We are hang-a-lating. So we'll watch our orb in 3.5 minutes. Just let me know if anyone has anything else out anywhere besides what we have out, please. Bottom of the orb is setting up nicely. Ooh, pivot point. Oh, wait, we have about 53, guys. We still like that? I like 53 if we get up there fast, guys. For a quick trade. That was a fib, right? Boom, 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 boom. Ah, you stink. Do we still like 53, guys, or we want to go to 60 to be pivot point? Be conservative. I'm down with that. Let things open. Bottom of the orb is looking really good.
Why? Oh, we can't stop it. It's
Yes,
automatic.
yes.
You always can stop it.
56 is the 200 EMA. On the 15-minute, I'm down. 68.56. I'm down. $33 is the bottom of the orb. Let's just see what happens. It's early. You like the playlist, huh? Bitcoin's falling now. Hold the line. Yeah, Bitcoin bounced off the bottom of the orb. Gold is dead. Bottom of the orb is setting up. We got 2 minutes. I'm going to be on the micros until we settle in a little bit. Top of the orb is going to be tough because we're going to spec up 6 points to get there. That'll be tough. I like 56 though if we get there, and then we got 60. Could be setting up for a trend trade too. You want to change to the 15-minute orb now? Is that what you're saying, Scotty?
I was saying that with the extended volatility, and I got a bunch of data to put in front of you, that it suggests over the last 3 months that the 15-minute orb right out the gate of the open has some different results. And with the extended volatility of gold in the markets lately, at 9:30, I'm even willing to entertain just going to a 15-minute orb and being patient and looking for the trend breakout.
Okay, I'm down with that. We got a shitload of volatility.
Yeah, I just think people are getting fake outs on the 5 minutes the last week and a half, and my data is telling me that the 15 would have played out better. So it's something I wanted to talk to you about at some point.
No, let's do it now. I'm down with that. Data is key. We're on the 15-minute. Question is, do we still like 56? I think we're just going to go to 60. Yep. Relax. Yep. Chakalaka. Chill. Chill the wine. Dig that girl. Chill the wine. Dig that girl. Dig that girl. Oh. Who canceled 56? Paid a couple of points. Wah, wah, wah. Paid 1, 2, and 3 points from 56. That's all right. I can't buy the top of the orb, although it might work. Who the hell knows? I'm just going to relax for a little bit, guys and girls. 53 worked. 56 worked. We'll give 60 this pop up. Boom, 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 boom. This Nick Papadopoulos looks like we're setting up for trends too. Top of the orb is 58. So 60 on this pop, guys. Jazzy got 62.50. And Tyler's got 62.50. All right. Want to go up? We'll go up. 62.50. Oh. I left out 60, guys. Took 2 points on it. I couldn't cancel it in time. Anyone else got caught in 60? Take your profits. I think a bunch of us did. Yeah, I couldn't cancel it in time. All right, we got 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. All right, let's put out 62. Look at that off 60, guys. Oh my God. Boom, chakalaka laka. Well, I left it out in a couple of accounts. Out, out, and out. Yowza. Definitely like the top of the orb. Yeah, 4 points. Good job, guys. Still like the 62. All right, what do we like on the buy side now, guys? Obviously, we like the top of the orb, 35. Do we like anything higher than that? Well, I definitely like the top of the orb, 35. We'll give 62 another minute here. Made my goal for the day. Thank you. Boom. Took the win at 56. Boom. Very nice, guys. Good start to the day. Take a chill pill. Whoa, I think we just missed 62, guys. Damn. Come on. We got to 61.50 and went down 4 points. Wait. Anyone got anything else on the upside? Ah, come on. We missed it by a half a pointavo. Great call on 62.50, guys. Great call. Just missed it. Missed it by a point. All right. I think we want to be long. 65 is the 1 hour 65 EMA. Let's look at that. Yeah, look at that. 65 is the 1 hour 65 EMA. All right, we'll do that. 68.65. They like it, guys and girls. They like it. 42.50 is a fib. Let's put it out. I don't think we're going to get there, but you can probably be fibbing this to the long side now. $42.50. All right, let's see if we get 65 on this pop. Obviously, we got 79 up higher. I think we want to be long. Not a far from moving average trade yet. No, we're only at a 68 RSI. So not far from moving average. Keep in mind, guys and girls, the ATR is 8. So you should be on micros, 4 contracts. Bitcoin getting smacked. Whoa, Bitcoin. Bottom of the orb just hit. 220 point ATR. Hood getting a little smack of that guy. Not much to speak of. All right, we're flopping around. Again, on a 15-minute orb, the high is 62. I can't do that. Down 10 points. All right, we like 42. Definitely like 42. Be patient. Patience is a key. That would have been a nice short if we got it up there, huh? Yeah, we're on the 15-minute orb now. We are higher than that. I like the trend. Yeah, 42.50. If we go down 10 points from here, we're good. I know, Tyler, if we got that 62, that 65, we would have been in Schaefer City. Even the 62.50, it missed it by a half a point. Oh, this is very interesting, but I don't think I get anything more out of it. Yeah, that's good. See you tomorrow, Sid. All right, let's see if we get 42.50 on this SmackDown. Keep everything small. Guys, did we just miss that? Nope, we didn't miss it now. Let's keep things small. Keep your stops. We get back to 41.50, we'll take one off if getting a smackdown. Took one off at 41.50 just to keep it small. All right, have your stops. We are out. Again, good thing we only did the micros. What do we like next, guys? 30 if we go fast. I like 30. 30.50. Yeah, so we got stopped out of a trade. It happens. 30.50 on this pop down. Boom. This pop. Cancel the short. You stink on ice. Lots of volatility, guys and girls. But we don't average in, so take a chill pill. Relax. 2 winners, 1 loser. We bounced off the pivot point, right? Actually, wasn't that the bottom of the orb? Bottom of the orb was 34. What did we get to? 34.25. Yeah, that was the trade. All right. Got to be a little more patient. Take a chill pill. That was the nice relax, but we would have missed it by 1/4 of a point anyway. All right, what do we like next? Oh, we got the 30.50 out. Let's leave that for a couple of minutes. This pop down. Again, guys, I'm doing micros until we chill out a little bit. Take profits. Take more profits. I'm buying instead of selling. What an idiot. I am out. There we go, guys. Boom. Got that trade back and then some. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. Risk way more than I should have. Got lucky. Well, it's a great technical spot. So chill it out. That was gorgeous. I was a little more aggressive down there myself. Yep. See, guys, this is what I mean. We had 4 trades. We got stopped out on 1. We more than made up for it on the other 3. Boom. Bottom of the York 200 and VWAP, yes. I win a little on the wins and lose a lot on the losers. How to fix that? Do every single trade that sets up and let them play out. Period. That's how you fix that. Okay, let's see what we got below now, guys and girls. Well, bottom of the York short just worked for a little bit, but take a chill pill. We got 68.16 is the pivot point. I love that. I will be aggressive there if we get there. 68.16. Pop that out. DB. Not DB, but pivot point. 24 is a fib, Perry. I'm down with Perry's fib at 24. You can see, guys, we get a lot of trades off Fibonacci's, and we teach you how to do that. We have hour-long lessons on Fibonacci's. 68.24. Fib on a short side at 51. Okay. I'm just shutting down a couple of my accounts. Oh, shit. We're in? What the hell happened? We are getting a smack now. Why isn't my thing working? I'm frozen here, guys. Oh, I put it in wrong. I bought 34. Oh my God. I'm frozen, guys. I can't trade. Yep. No trade of 8. Trade of 8 is gone. Yep, me too. Oh, now I got an order filled. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I'm down $2,000. You got to be kidding me. That's fucking bullshit. That is bullshit. They should give it back to us. I just blew a PA account because of that. Really? Nonsense, guys. I don't know what it was, but it took my accounts away. Hopefully they'll fix it. Yep, I'm with you. All right. Meanwhile, did anyone get the freaking pivot point at 17? Nah, I don't know if that was news or not. Can't tell. No, they should contact us. Usually they will make good on that. Usually. But meanwhile, we can't trade, so. Yeah, the pivot point was gorgeous. Chill. Do we like a double bottom, guys? 68.05 small. Again, I told everybody, be on minis with this kind of volatility right from the beginning. I'll take a chill pill. I say we hold off on doing anything. I mean micros, yes. Micros, which we said this morning anyway. Take a chill pill. I think we hands off buttons for now. 68.16 was perfect. Andrew, usually they fix this stuff. Usually. Yeah, this could be the Iran thing that is not happening now. So who knows? Just keep your hands off the buttons for now. I like the and this will give us a fall for moving average trade. The 68.94. No. Weekly. No, that's 67.06. Don't like that. Was it monthly? No, we broke a bunch of stuff. So let's just take a chill pill. Yeah, 68.56 was a level. Anyone got anything lower? Let me know. Otherwise, hands off the buttons for now, guys and girls. 67.71. Just in case we go down 50 points. Oh, the bottom of the orb was spectacular. Why were we not in it? Maria, why didn't you mention it? Did anyone mention let's short the bottom of the orb? George did, but we missed it.
Good morning.
Yeah, a lot of times it freezes up, guys and girls. So we're on our hands for the moment, everybody. Take a chill pill. Double bottom didn't even work.
All right, let me pop in, Davey. You good?
No, they will contact you, guys and girls. Okay. They will. You were short when it hit. Nice job, Bobs. Yeah, give me one sec, Pete.
You got it, baby.
Let's put out the 67.72, guys, down 30 points just in case. Something stupid happens. Go ahead, Pete. All yours.
You got it. Thanks, guys. Okay, so look, we are just, I mean, if you look at the SPY chart from this morning alone, I mean, it's all over the place. There's so much mixed news coming out of the Iran talks already that they're just, I mean, everybody is just, it's kind of nutty, right? It's going a little up, a little down. And right now we're down 33 handles on the SPY. I mean, that was the last one. I just walked off the floor to talk to you guys. I mean, it's constantly crazy and volatile. That's a perfect example of why we've got it. You have to have stop orders. I mean, the bottom line is what the whole point of trading the opening bell is even people with experience who sit down at their computers in the morning don't really understand. Even weathered veteran traders, right? The fact that you've got David Green and the team to help you navigate the opening bell is just such a huge gift. On Mondays and Fridays, normally, today's Tuesday because the market was closed yesterday. You're all welcome to come and join us on the opening bell with David Green and the team. Trading the opening bell is huge. There's the orb trade, there's pre-market trading. Excuse me. Sometimes we're even done trading before the market even opens. But the bottom line is if you don't understand you sit down at your computer, you may have been doing this for a while. You don't know how to understand, assimilate the information and the news and know the different trades. Guys, we have an academy, right? David and I started with our group here back at COVID, right? We teach technical analysis, risk management, money management. Right now, we just redid our website. It's super consumer friendly. We have a brand new course, very Apex centric. That's all about futures. Come go check that out. It's available. It's very affordable. It's accessible. It's fun. We have a masterclass tomorrow on basically technical analysis at 8 p.m. Please go register. It is live. It is free. There's a link in my bio. There's a link in the Wall Street Global WSGTA.com website. Go sign up for that. It's going to be amazing. We'll probably give away a few Apex accounts and whatnot. So come and join us tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. That's live and free, but you got to register. On March 4th, we are having a masterclass. It's $99 on risk, strictly risk. Anybody can learn it. If I hit a button and get into a trade, it's what you do when you get into the trade. Scotty and David and Kevin and Ken and the whole team. Psychology of trading and risk are the keys to the castle, right? Know about the ATR. Know how to manage your risk. Anybody can get in this market and get in and then get out. Some people get lucky, but if you're not managing your risk, you have 3-4 winning trades of $100. You get the next trade is down $2,000. That's not sustainable. So come and check that out. March 4th, 6 p.m. That is $99. You got to buy that. There's a limited space available. We are selling out on that really fast. Tomorrow's webinar is live. That is free, and it's from 8 p.m. until probably 9:30 or 10 o'clock. And come and join us. That'll teach you about technical analysis, teaching futures, teaching Apex, teaching. So that's all that being said. We're here on a Tuesday morning after a 3-day weekend. Those tend to be a little bit volatile, especially We are in the middle of talks with Iran at the moment. There was a lot of posturing by the U.S. and by Iran. Iran shut down the Straits of Hormuz, which is in the Suez Canal, which is the largest transition spot for oil that's coming out of the Middle East to the rest of the world. Gotcha, Trini. Yes. Is there more news out now, Trin? But that was the news that came out this morning. So
Housing market index.
what's that, babe?
Spiders are
The
getting
housing
crushed.
market index.
Oh, okay. Well, is market responding to it? I'm trading
Yeah,
blind.
spiders are getting crushed.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
are
look.
getting crushed.
There you go. That's a perfect example of why. Look, we said that today is going to be bound by
Look
news.
for
And
far
when
from
the
moving average trade, guys, and we got our 67.72 out there just in case. We are not
Okay.
stretched. We're at a 35 RSI, so do not be jumping into this.
So anyway, so listen, obviously today is, as I just said, today is going to be bound by lots of news coming out. After a 3-day weekend, the market is just ripe for people to be jumping in because they're anxious. They want to get involved. They want to make some money, but sit on your hands, as David says, right? And if you're going to get into a trade, you've got to be disciplined on it. You got to have a stop order on every trade, have your bracket set up. You got to be in, you got to be out and move on. Do not move your stop orders. That's why David does what he does. That's the whole point of this thing. So as all that being said, you're going to have a day wrought with, we have not really gotten our footing back here in 2026, right? January was a wild roller coaster. February, we're 2 weeks into February and we've had some good days, some bad days. For the most part, tech has been under lots of pressure. The cloud, right? Software, that is under pressure. There's a lot of impatience about investors over the whole data center thing. And then so that whole sector is being smacked down pretty significantly. And so look, if you look at it historically, that's nothing more than a buying opportunity. At the end of the day, we are here to day trade this market every minute, every hour, every day, make a little money, come out of it and be profitable. That's the bottom line. So keep your eyes on today, use your stop orders when you need to, and be aware that this is when the market is at this level where it's this fragile and it's being wrought by news, you're going to have these bots that come in and they're going to make the market go up, spike up quick, spike down quick, and you got to protect yourself on that. This is not a matter of, you've got to protect yourself on the downside and the upside and make sure you have a stop order on every trade. David's 5 rules are ask yourself the question, why am I getting into this trade? Have a stop order on every trade. What's my goal for the day? When I hit my goal, I turn the machine off. Never turn a winning trade into a losing trade. Never turn a winning day into a losing day. If you follow those rules, you'll be a 50% better trader. This is a gift to have David Green and the team. Anyway, I'm going to pass it on to you, Dave. It's all yours, kid. Good luck.
Great live example of why you must always honor risk management. There you go, Dan. Yes.
And you go and come join us on March 4th at 6 p.m. We have a masterclass, $99 on risk, all about risk. It's great with the team, with Scotty and David and everyone. Come and check it out.
All right, guys, let's put out a short. I'm going to do the trend. Let's see. We got 22. We got 28. I'm doing small on the 90 MA at 22. Yeah, the pivot point would be aggressive, 15. Again, look at the ATR. It's 12 points, guys. So, again, everybody should be a little green today. Give me some ones, guys and girls. Bar that crap that happened, and nothing we can do about that. But everybody should be a little green. Chill out. Relax. This volatility is great. All right, Brian. If you're a little red, you didn't get every trade, or you weren't quick enough like me. So we're in the middle of nowhere, guys. Let's just take a chill pill and relax. We never got stretched. I mean, our RSI didn't even get below 35. So we were nowhere near close to stretched. We're oversold and due for a bounce. I like to get a big bounce and get short. All right, cancel the 67.72 on the buy side for now. Relax, don't do it. How about NQs? No, I don't want to get anybody involved in NQs. Forget about it. Gold. Short the top of the order in gold if we get back in that direction. Lady in red. So we have bounced now. 15 points off the lows. Yowza. 9 EMA is, oops. Well, good job. We hit that pivot point, right? At 16, got 4 points out of it. All right. Our 9 EMA is 24. So let's go 23.50. So the aggressive play worked off the pivot point for a few points. That was aggressive. Boom, 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 boom. Patience, patience, patience. No, we're going to sell short the trend. Okay. We got 24, 26, and 27, and 28. We got a ton of stuff from 24 to 28. So let's make it 24. Boom. Patience. Right? You guys tell me. We got 23.70, 25, 27, and 28. Where we want to be. Want to pick something in the middle? 26. Mr. Green, I killed the orb today. Boom, Vic. Love it. Yeah, we missed the orb. No, we're going to short it before we get to the orb low. I'm just deciding between 24, 26, 28. We got a bunch of stuff there. Still like 24, guys, if we spike up 10 points. Small. And it's not a day to be aggressive in anything, I can tell you that. But we get up to 24 on this pop, we're good. If not, we'll go up to 28 and be real conservative. Vic, can't wait to dive into the course. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. Hey, anyone who buys the course today will be with us in slow markets tonight. How about them apples? 3.5 hours of trading tonight. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. Give a little bit of love. Give a little bit of love. Anyone who's joining us and anybody who's visiting can see that this is all about patience and discipline and trade management. That's it. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. Don't be in a hurry. Let things set up. Do we like a double bottom? If we get 30 minutes in between, I like it. Silver down 5%. Meta's down $7. Tesla's down $14. Where do we like Tesla on the swing side? Tesla hanging around the far from moving average trade. What do we got? What's that? 395 Tesla. Boom. We get the option to buy the course with an email. No, you just got to go to WSGTA and sign up. If that's what you're asking. I would, if I was anybody, I would get my butt into the risk management course for $99. It's probably where I'd start because that's the basis you need for everything else. All right. You post that link for me again, Scotty, when you get a chance. But that's the first lesson that you should do. Crowd far from moving average. Let's look. Okay. Why don't I like crowd far from moving average trade? Anyone want to tell me? Yeah, risk management is the key. Do that first. Look how long we've had below a 20 RSI in crowd. It's like a half hour. So if I go to the 1 minute, you're going to see a ton of false ones. Look at this. false, 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 false. So the only way I would look for this is look for a level somewhere. All right, that's the only thing I would do. I would not try a far from moving average trade in that. Yeah, that's one of our rules. It's below a 20 RSI too long. Go through your charts, see if you find another level somewhere to get into a trade. But do not try far from moving average. Good traders should be bored most of the time. That is the bottom line. Scotty, some people are asking, just post that link and I'll post it for everybody in YouTube. Really, that's a place to start. Lady in red is dancing with me, cheek to cheek. Nobody here. Thank you, buddy. Just you and me, it's where I want to be. Also, guys and girls, like 3 people have emailed me to get into the room the rest of the week. Now, I don't care if you do or not, but you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't come hang out with us on Wednesday, this afternoon through Friday. Trying to help as many people as we can. All right, we're going to go to 27. Conservative. That is our 65 EMA, our 30 EMA, and a VWAP. I don't think we're getting near any of them, but take the long way home. Market's just flip-flopping around now. So you think almost good for a double bottom now. It's been like 20 minutes. So one of our rules for double bottom, guys, is we want 30 minutes in between the first low and the second low. So not quite set up technically. A lot of red on the screen, guys and girls. A lot of red on the screen. 394 is a spot in Tesla. I'm going to put a little marker out there. That's a daily level. Down $8 from here. Put a little marker. I don't think it'll get there, but one of the tricks to trading is not doing anything in between our technical levels. We don't get anxious. Ooh, it's starting to go down. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, we wait. We wait. Sometimes we get a bunch of trades. There's been days we sat here and got no trades. Those are few and far between, by the way, but it happens. What the hell is a Massey? M-A-S-I. We do trade stocks, guys. That's a takeover. We trade stocks, guys and girls. If you have any stock questions, pop them up there. We'll look. See, crowd just keeps going down and down and down. There's no, it's been below a 20 RSI for 30 minutes now. Microsoft. Oh, what were we interested in last week, guys? Netflix? I think Netflix, we said 67. Yeah, 67, we are buyers of Netflix. What other ones were getting crushed? Looked at last week. Hood, we know 67 is our level. No levels in Mister. All right. It be what it be, guys and girls. Silver, let's look. Well, got a little bounce off the pivot point. at 65.14. Initially, that bounced up 60 cents off there, so that was a nice trade. Next level, we got 63.64, which I would really like. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, daily, we broke some big levels. 52 on a daily chart. That's a swing trade. Sitting on a weekly right now, 65.53 is a weekly chart in silver, trend line. So big spot right now. We're exactly on 65.53. Could be a better short if we break it down to 56. Nothing to trade right now, though. Not to trade anything. See how crowd just keeps going down? All right, let's look at crowd. Let's start looking at some other charts. See if we have anything. 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly. Wow. Monthly. Monthly is 372. Look when we hit that. We hit that, went up 70 points off that monthly level. That's crazy technical analysis. This is how you blow up trading accounts, guys and girls. Trying to pick a bottom. That is a recipe for disaster. This market has been extremely difficult to trade for the last little bit, and we have done nothing but put a couple of shekels in the bank. AGQ, that's silver. Let me look, Brian. 113, 200 EMA. On what chart? I don't have a 200 EMA at 113. And we are so susceptible to news, guys and girls. These moves are just coming out of nowhere. Where's our short? We go to 27? Yep. Go to 27 on the short. My worst day is when I try to catch a falling knife. Yes. Look, at the very least, if you learn all our trading techniques, you're never going to blow up an account. If you follow them all. That's the difference. Oil, let's look. Nah, this is like 13 if we get back down there again. Not Boiltown. Maybe 15, but not yet. Not yet. Okay, rallying up a little bit. Give a little bit. Give a little bit of your love to me. BMNR, we can take a look at. All right, let's see if we can spike up to 27, guys. I would like that. BMNR. 20 bucks. Again, if we go to a monthly chart in this, or maybe it was weekly. We have a level at 17 on a weekly chart in BMNR. That's where I would like that. Let me put a marker in. Boom, 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 boom. At or below 18 to wake us up. 17, I like it. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. Okay, yes, there's a rally in here, guys and girls. Let's see if we get to the 27 on this pop. Boom, 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 boom. Again, we're being patient. This pop, guys. Boom, Whoa, we're in. And rallying. Again, keep everything small. Got one for a point. Bump, 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 bump. I'm trying to get 24.50. Bum, 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 bum. Oh shit. I'm in the ESs. I did it again. God damn it. All right, just keep your stops, guys. Where are we short of 27 and we got a point on one? Putting out 25. Covered some. Out. Oh, what the hell did I do? All right, everybody should have made some money on that. Yes. Good trade. Never got stopped out. Not even close to getting stopped out. Okay. Perfect 27, guys. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. That could not have set your stop loss, guys. It went 4 points above it. We're on the minis. No way that hit your stop loss. You have an 8-point stop, guys. You guys know the rules between micros and minis? Yes. We're on the micros, we have a 5-point stop. We're on the minis, we have a 5-point stop. We're on the micros, we have an 8-point stop. Nobody should have came close to getting stopped out on that. Alex, what was your stop loss? Yeah, that's 3 points above where we were. You can't have a 3-point stop with a 13-point ATR. That was a home run. Cancel this gold. Stick to the rules, guys and girls. For my trailing, it hit stop loss. That's fine. You made money. I was going to switch to mini. Guys, you should be making plenty of money trading the micros today. A good few $100 at least. No? Talk to me, guys. Been a good day. Yeah. Made my profit in my main PA. Some other PAs are a little red. Okay. Again, just do the trades that we do, guys and girls. It's been a freaking great day, man. Take a whopping chill pill. All right. 10 points off that 27, guys. Insane. I'm thinking about 68.09. Anyone like that? The previous week low, that'll be down 20 points. Guys want to try that small? Talk to me, goosies. This one stopped me at 1 tick. That's possible. Possible. Anyone like 68.09 for a quick trade? Straight down 20 points? Or do we wait? Let's do it if it goes on this pop. Right now. Again, micro, man. Yeah, this market is insane. I'm going up and down 25 points at a time. Boom, 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 boom. This pop, guys, otherwise we cancel it. It's hard to be patient with profits because of the volatility. So just keep doing what we do. This pop, we'll cancel and take another chill pill. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Now or never. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, kiss my ass, you bounced. Pardon my language. Would have been great. 200 points on opening and 200 points down. Yep. Yeah, we can definitely do a double bottom now. It's been 30 minutes, 67.96. Tyler, don't worry about trails if we're putting money in the bank. You know, I wouldn't worry about that. Double bottom, guys. See why we canceled? Because it got close, guys, and we just went 5 points below it. Sometimes the trades we don't do are our best trades. We'll probably be able to get out break even at 09 anyway, but still. Good no trade. Bitcoin's down 2,000 points. Where's all the Bitcoin bulls? Where have they all gone? If I get in BMNR at 17, that'll be a little longer term trade. I'll give double bottom a couple minutes. Actually, I like it on this pop down, guys. Let's see what happens. Well, we couldn't ask for more volatility-wise. Could not ask for more. Just got to stick to our levels. The only green stocks I have on my screen are Apple. Really only Apple. Only ones we have. All right, short side. Well, we certainly like the top of the orb. We'll chill on the short side for now. Again, guys and girls, email to get into the trading room for the rest of this week. I think like 5 of you have emailed so far. I'm like pulling teeth to give you guys stuff for free and watch us trade. Definitely love the top of the orb short. We get there. That crowd finally gave you a fall from moving average trade. And it went up 4 points, but good luck figuring that out. Where to get in it. Gold's been dead all day. Little rally in Bitcoin. Silver bounced a little bit. Boils in nowhere's land. Spiders, big bounce, little bounce down. Do we still like it? Which one, Maria? Double bottom? I still like it if we do it fast, yes. Still down 10 points from here. And in this bar, it will be down almost 20 points. So this bar. Is there any other tool to measure volatility other than ATR? Because sometimes, yeah, there really isn't, John. No, you don't know when these big spikes are going to come, when they're not going to come. VIXI's not overdone. VXY is something I will look to short if the market keeps going down. This is the fear index. This does not stay up here for very long, but we're trying to break out. We did, you know, we got above the 65 EMA in the UVXY. We're sitting right on it. That would be a major breakout to the upside, which means much lower prices for the market, if that happens. You know, next resistance we have is 54 on a weekly chart. Deadsville now, guys and girls. Deadsville. We're stuck in the middle with you. If we sign up for your trade room, does that also? Yes, if you sign up for the trading room, you always get that month's boot camp. You won't have the course, but you can do that if you want. It's 299 bucks. That gives you a month in the trading room and the boot camp. And every month you're a room member, you get the boot camp included. I would say it's for more experienced traders because you're not going to have the course. You will get our Tuesday and Thursday night slow markets, though. All right, I don't think I'm so crazy about the double bottom. Jim, just follow those instructions. dgreen927@yahoo.com, PayPal. Once you do it, I will send you the link for the room. Canceling the double bottom for now. Taking too long. It's not that big, gigantic move anymore. Let's take a chill pill. I don't like anything right now. Yeah, the feedback Scotty just mentioned, guys, without the course, the boot camp is going to be so overwhelming for you. By doing the course, it gives you your foundation. I suggest studying the course for a couple of weeks, coming to our Tuesdays and Thursday nights, and do the next boot camp. That's our suggestion, because the boot camp is intense. Yeah, and then our regular mentorship on Thursday night, we answer any questions that you have about the course. We do that for a couple of hours every Thursday night. So Tuesday night slow markets, Thursday regular mentorship, Thursday night slow markets, boot camp, all that. And again, guys and girls, you know, our futures course is a whopping 299 bucks. And you get all that with it except the boot camp. We'll explain all that in great detail, guys, tomorrow night. Go over each course, the options. So come into that free webinar tomorrow night. We go over the prices. We offer a discount tomorrow night. So come in tomorrow night just to the regular monthly webinar. You have the knowledge, not complete beginner with the live room option. You get the boot camp also. Yes. But everyone show up for the free webinar tomorrow night. 67.72 is a pivot point, Matt. So we love that if we could spike down there 25 points. Still haven't hit the double bottom, but I don't see how we can like it now. But let's put that out just in case. 67.72. Boom, chakalaka-laka. Matt's got a fib at 84. I'm down with it. Boom. That's down 7 points from here. We'll try it small. 68.84, guys and girls. So you guys see how we ripped through that double bottom? Oh, shit. I just put this order in wrong. See how we ripped through that double bottom and went down 5 points? That's why we didn't do the double bottom. So I like the 67.84. Yeah, I got to put the right price in. You have a fib there. Oh. We get a lot of our trades off Fibonacci's, guys and girls, and we teach you in a 2-hour course how to do Fibonacci's. Even in, guys, here's the thing. Even in our futures course, you get Ken's psychology for 2 hours. You get Fibonacci lessons. You get chart setup. You get Tuesday and Thursday nights. You get everything, even in just the futures course. All that is included. All right, let's see if we can get 84. Down 10 points from here. Take a chill pill. Boot camp is every day from 8:30 in the morning till 4, well, till a minimum of 4 o'clock every day. We're there for 8 hours a day. Boot camps. 8 hours a day. And that's all live, guys and girls, just so you know. Kevin does 7 hours with Kevin does 7 out, not 7 hours. Kevin does all things futures. All right, here's how it is. I'll give it to you guys. Okay. Very simple. We come in on Monday morning. And we treat you as if you don't know anything. Monday morning in the boot camp. We trade until we take our first break at 11 o'clock. Then we start talking about, for the entire day, 6.5 hours of Monday is all psychology and rules. That's all we talk about Monday for 6.5 hours. Ken will give you his 2-hour psychology lesson. That alone is worth the price of the course. Okay. Webinar tomorrow night is at 8 p.m., Brian. Just go to our website to sign up. After I pay you for the trading room boot camp, do I email Roman for the boot camp loop? Yes, Elijah. Email Roman. Yes. Okay. All rules. Tuesday morning, we come in. Tuesday morning, we start talking about technical analysis. We start going over our charts and learning to become really proficient at reading our charts on different time frames, finding support and resistance on multiple time frames. Tuesday afternoon, Kevin does all things futures for 3 hours. How to open up an account, rules, all that stuff. Wednesday, we start going over our individual. Oh, I forgot. Monday, Tuesday, Kevin also does bracket orders on all different accounts. Wednesday, we start learning our 5 individual trading techniques. Double top, double bottom, fall from moving average, regular moving average trade, momentum trades, all 5 of our different trading techniques and how to recognize them. Wednesday afternoon is watch lists and scanners for stocks and Fibonacci sometimes. Thursday, we finish up our technical analysis and Kevin gives you beginning options for 3 or 4 hours. Friday, we do swing trading, Fibonacci's, and advanced options for 4 or 5 hours. So it's like 60 hours of live instruction, guys. That is the boot camp. We have money back guarantee for any of our courses, guys. We're giving you money back if you're not happy, 30 days. But meanwhile, just get your butts in the trading room for the next few days. I'll post that one more time before we get out of here. Here's what we're going to do. It's 10:40. Well, let's hang out for a few minutes. We'll take our break at 11 o'clock. Say goodbye to YouTube. All right, we're still like 84 if we get there fast, guys and gals, and this popped out. I'm just going to refill my coffee. 84 is good. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Boom, chakalaka. Make sure I have no orders anywhere else. Ladies in red is dancing with me. Cheek to cheek. Nobody here. I'm just going through my accounts. I do it like 25 times a day to make sure I don't leave any orders out. 84 doesn't go fast, guys, then just cancel it and wait for the 71. I never leave an order out when I'm not at my machine. If you're going to, make sure you have your bracket orders in. But it's just a good idea. I don't care if you're going to the bathroom. You see how fast this market can move? If you don't have a bracket order, you can get blown out of the water. So never leave an order out. All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just got to go to the bathroom. All right, guys and girls, a little rally. What do we like on the sell side, guys? What makes sense? What makes sense? The trend is 10. Let's go with our 30 EMA and the pivot point. That is 17. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. 68.17. Patience, patience, patience. Yep. YouTubers are picking it up, baby. You are picking it up. I like it. I feel like we're doing our jobs here on Mondays and Fridays. So teaching you guys a little something, something, something. All right, YouTubers, we're giving you guys another 10 minutes. I will send you guys the link in a little bit to get into the trading room for the rest of the week. 68.10 is a little close for me. Doesn't mean it won't work. But I like the 17 better if we get up there. This is a day to be patient, guys and girls, right? ATR is 14. That's very rare in this thing. It's like 3 times the average ATR. So we can afford to be a little patient now, and we should be. You know, this could work right here, 12. I don't know. Like I said, we're just so volatile. Did we just miss 17, guys? We got the 1550. Oh, well. Let's go up to 23. Man, we missed that by a point, went down 7 points. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. That would have been really nice. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. All right, happens. We miss more trades than we get, right? That would have been a beautiful spike up there. Yeah, piece of dog poo-poo. Missed it by 1.5 points, though, not that close. Cannot complain about that. It's what it is. Everything rallied a little bit off their lows. Oil completely reversed. Gold bouncing. Bitcoin, nice bounce. Hood, nice bounce. Missed a nice bounce. Well, they all bounced with the spiders. Dance that drink over here, spider. Coming down to 22.50, guys. Oh no, what is it? 23. Yeah, I'm coming down to 22.50. So I'll miss it by a little bit if we got up that high. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. Which we're not gonna. Crazy, man. These moves are crazy. Crazy, I say. Pick up break in 10 minutes. I will send you guys the link during our break so you can pop into the trading room. I got sunshine. Starting to lose a little volume now. Starting to lose a little volume. I've been working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. That much is true. Well, this could be one of the days where it don't get any better than this. Never know. You used to say, live and let live. You know you did, you know you did, you know you did. But in this ever-changing world in which we live in, makes you give it a try. Live and let die. Live and let die. Still like the 2250. Up 10 points from here for the moment. Paul McCartney and Wings. In this ever-changing world in which you live in. Guys, anyone who joins the trading room too, you get all this singing for free. We don't charge for that. Wow, that was 1973. Jesus, Christmas. 53 years ago. Sad part is we remember it, Rich. Yep. Better than any alternative. That is worth the sign up, absolutely. Bump, bump, bump. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. I want you tonight. Bump, 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 bump. Money ain't for nothing and your chicks for free. I want my MTV. A lot of times, guys and girls, when we've had a green morning, we get out of here by 1 o'clock, especially since we have slow markets tonight. You know, you make a few dollars, nothing wrong with going and doing something else. Time is the most precious commodity in the world, and we're never getting it back. So we had a bunch of people that left after the first 2 trades early this morning. Bye-bye. 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 Gold's down 161 bucks. ESs are down, you know, less than 1%. Silver's down 5%. That's getting hammered. She was working as a waitress in a cocktail bar. That much is true. If we get to those 660s in the spiders, I will be short UBXY for a trade. We're a long way away from that. We're sitting in the middle of everything. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Come on, spec up 10 points. You can do it. You can do it. Is it still 2250? Let's see. Yep. 2250 and then 28. So let's say 2250 on this pop, guys. Then we got the bottom of the orb, 32. That's probably where we'll go next if we don't get the 2250 on this pop, which we just kind of freaking missed. Well, we're going to wait. We're gonna take our break, guys and girls. Let's leave the 200 EMA out. 32. Couldn't quite get to the 2250. We got to 19, not even close. Find songs here. Really? I don't have Spotify. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Middle of nowhere's land. Is this it? The green room? Oh, that's too funny. Oh, yeah, you're missing a crap load of them. Hold me close, my tiny dancer. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Wow, cool beans, Scotty. Nice job. That's too funny. Hold me close, my tiny dancer. Spill the wine. I love it. Boom, 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 ba, da, da. Boom, 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 boom. Careless whispers. Boom, 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 boom. Hold me close, my tiny dancer. All right, let's see if we can get the ES to spike up another 10 points. All right, spiking up here, guys. Let's see if we get 32 on this pop. This market is insane. Take some profits. 31. Can. Take more profits. Got 1 and 2 points real fast. Everybody good? Yeah, it's getting towards our break time. Let's take a chill pill. Not in a hurry. Oh, what's the top of the orb? 34. That's even too close now. So let's just relax. We got 1 and 2 points. Chill pill. This market is insane. I can tell you that right now. Very difficult, guys and girls. So any money we're making today is good in my mind. Hard to be patient when you get into a trade other than taking a quick couple of points. You know, this should work for 5 points. I hit the top of the orb at 32. Who the hell knows? We'll definitely short the top of the orb. There you go. Now you're getting a nice little pullback. Boom, chakalaka. All right, we're taking our break. Good day's work today, guys and girls. Good day's work today. There's your 5 points. Hold me close, my Tony Danza. Bum, 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 bum. Everybody good? If you were trailing a little, you got 5 points on it. Boom, chakalaka laka. Boom. All right, we're taking our break. YouTubers, I got your emails. I'll send you a link to the room in a few minutes. You can pop into the room for the rest of this week. All right. Great job. Another green day for all of YouTube. We will see you guys on Friday. Oh, no, I won't see you on Friday. I am leaving at like 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday. And next week is boot camp. So, yes, the training room, I need the green room. I'll give you the email one more time. I'll be here next Monday and Friday, even during our boot camp. Do the opening with you guys, even during our boot camp. I just won't be here on Friday. Scotty will be running the room, the private trading room on Friday. All right, let's hope today is the worst day we ever have, and tomorrow is a better day, my YouTube peeps. I will see you bright and early on Monday morning. Green Jeans is out of here like Vladimir, over ski and out ski. Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love.